Hey everybody, good afternoon. Greetings from beautiful Mississippi. I hope training is going well, and I want to say congratulations to you 117 for making it to TEFL week. I know it can be an uphill battle sometimes. I want to say thank you to Katie for inviting me to help with training for whatever little bit I can help out with. Just to clarify, she had asked me to share some of my experiences giving practice exams. Before I start, just want to say that I have some more detailed notes and a couple handouts, so I'm going to skip a lot of the details just to save some time. And if there's anything that's confusing, I would say refer to my notes. And if it's still confusing, feel free to email me or message me on Facebook. Okay? Alright, so let's jump into it. Phase 1, pre-exam. Step 1, excuse me, who is taking my exam and how many? So obviously students will be taking your exam, maybe some teachers also want to take your exam, but regardless, whoever is taking the exam, you have to know how many, okay? Otherwise you cannot reliably complete the rest of the preparations. So duly note how many are going to be taking the exam. Step 2, find your exam. If it's Cambridge, the Cambridge website offers at least one, I think two, free exams, complete exams on their website, and if you're a little tech savvy, you can certainly find some extra complete exams online. As far as TOEFL, I do believe that Peace Corps provides us with resources for that. Alright, step 3, start collecting money ASAP, alright? So for copies, for lunch, if you do lunch for the kids, and for snacks. I would definitely suggest snacks, just kind of a halftime break, and then, of course, for the copies, you need to know how many are taking the test, once again, to know how many copies you need to make. And, yeah, just look at my notes for suggestions. Step 4, reserve your rooms and assign proctors. Okay, so sometimes our schools have events on Saturdays, and if you want to do this exam on a Saturday, you'll probably need to reserve some of the rooms just to be safe. You'll need just some regular classrooms for like the reading and writing sections. You'll need some room or one or two where you can do audio, so something with a speaker or a portable speaker. And then you'll need, for the listening, of course, and then for the speaking, you'll need kind of a wide open space. For more details about speaking, yes, I have notes, but also you can talk to Nathan, Daisy, Melissa, Caroline, and or Molly, because they have first-hand experience helping me with one of these exams. Okay, and the proctors, of course, assigning proctors. It could be Peace Corps volunteers. I would definitely encourage you to use teachers. Regardless, it is very, very important that you tell the proctors what your expectations are of them and exactly what their responsibilities are. Okay? Step 5, create your rotation. Now, by rotation, I mean how the kids will kind of cycle through the different sections. You could do it without a rotation. You could just say, we're all going to do reading and writing right now. Then we're finished, let's go to listening. Okay, now we're finished with listening, let's all do speaking. And that would probably work. It would take a long time, though. To help save time, you would need to create a rotation. Now, this is what I've created. I doubt it's the most efficient, but it has worked in my experience. And I take all the participants, I cut them in 4, and this is based on PET. And so I say, okay, half of you are taking the big, long reading and writing section. The other half, you two are gonna, one starts with listening, the other with speaking. And the listening and speaking bunch are going to rotate. Oh, that's upside. Oh, that's right. There we go. Excuse me. The listening and speaking bunch are going to rotate while you stay here doing reading and writing. Then we have our halftime break, and then we just do the exact same thing except kind of a mirror. The listening and speaking is now doing reading and writing, and then the other half, they do the listening and speaking rotation. Alright, that's all of your pre-exam prepping. Just make sure to have those groups, if you're doing a rotation, to assign groups before the exam. Phase 2, exam day. Just be prepared to be running around, perhaps literally running around, putting out little fires. Maybe the audio doesn't work in this one room. Maybe some kids are arriving late. or maybe there's confusion with the rotation. You know, problems always arise. So make sure you're trying to put those out. Make sure you're free to be able to put those out, meaning you have enough proctors to cover the different rooms. My suggestions, I have more, but the ones that I thought were the most important: arrive at least an hour and a half early. Be prepared to put out fires. Do not lose any mark sheets. Now, mark sheets are just British English for answer sheets. Maybe I have lost one in the past, and maybe I did have to pay for that mistake, or guiltily tell a student I lost it. I would say it's best to avoid that situation. So do your best to be organized and not lose these mark sheets. It would help if the proctors knew exactly what their expectations are, so that you don't have to worry so much about one of them losing a mark sheet. Finally, post-exam, you notice there's no details on Phase 3 post-exam. That would be its own different session. This was just kind of a logistics for prepping an examination, giving an examination. So I do have notes, so you can look at those. There's a lot that goes into a post-exam if you want to do it right, at least in my opinion. Please, if you want to know more, just please email me, send me a message. Maybe if this goes well, they'll ask me to give more information on that during mid-service. If there's anything else that's confusing, once again, please feel free to email me or contact me. But that's all. I'm really glad I could help out. I hope I helped out, and I hope the rest of training goes well. By the way, 117, you're in very good hands with Katie. And so, yeah, I'll see you. Bye.